Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. My name is Daniel and I'm the High Mileage Helper. On this channel, my goal is to be able to help you learn more about the RV transporting industry, as well as give how-to videos for your truck and give recommendations along the way. And so this is our first time meeting. Just consider subscribing, hitting the like button if you get good value. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the coronavirus shutdown and what you should be doing when there's no trailers left. And we'll get right into the video. So as these things are kind of unfolding before our eyes with this virus, with the shutdown, there's a lot of uncertainty as of right now during the time of this video that we don't know how long the shutdown is really going to be. I've heard whispers of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, possibly longer if they don't have parts. If the workers can't actually get to the plant to do the work because it's still not safe. You know, all these factors. There's so many moving parts. We just don't know at this time how long it's going to be. And so I want to put together a list of things that maybe can be a help to you in this time. If your company has already ran out of loads, they've already shut down. Maybe they have loads, but the dealerships have already shut down their sales, their everything. They're not accepting any trailers. So here's some things that you can be doing in the meantime, and so that you can be better off down the road. So the first thing, which is maybe an obvious thing, maybe not to all people, but first thing is I would just advise to clean and disinfect your whole truck. Guys, we go all over the place. We touch all sorts of things that everybody else is touching, from the fuel pump to in the truck stops, gas stations. There's just so many things, and so for us to be as safe as we can, it's just a good idea to clean and disinfect and just get your truck looking good, man. Do that. That's number one. Number two, I would just encourage you to hit another round of maintenance. If there's things that can wait, then I guess wait for it. But if you can, to be on the other side of this whole situation, to already have your maintenance done. If you need repairs done, get it done. Do it yourself. Get some help. If you know somebody, get this stuff done now when you couldn't have even taken a trailer if you wanted to. Obviously you want to, but get that round of maintenance. Get those parts replaced. Do what you got to do. Spend that money on these things because we will eventually come out of this. It may not seem like that. There is light at the end of the tunnel. It will happen at some point. And so for us, we need to be well prepared for that. Next, stock up on fluids and filters, because the truth is, places that we go to get our fluids, our filters, all these things, they may not be open. So when it does come time a little later on, you know, there's starting to be loads pumping out, but if these places are still closed, if they don't have the things that we need, we're going to be in trouble. And so I would just encourage you, stock up on those fluids and filters. I recently just did. Next, if you're at home not taking loads and you are wanting to save money somehow in the future, any way to be better prepared for that next thing, that next opportunity, when you're going to be buying something, doing something, start looking online for different part places, different websites, different companies, different ideas of being able to save money on these parts, on all these variety of things that we have. If you have so much time and you're not driving, there's a wealth of knowledge online, finding ways to save more money, doing what we're doing. When I first started, I knew nothing, and so I was spending crazy money because I didn't know where the cheapest place was. I didn't know what kind was the best. I didn't know any of this stuff. So for you, spend that time. You're not going to be doing anything anyways. Spend that time online, finding out, researching, looking at stuff, so that on the other side of this thing, man, you've already saved money. Your overhead is already low. I mean, it's going to be good. So find new ways to save some money online for parts on your truck and all these things. Next on the list is you need to be checking up on other drivers. Not all drivers are going to be doing these types of things. Not all guys are really going to be knowing what to do. Be a help, reach out to them, find a way to help them get through this, be an encouragement to them, do what you can, offer anything you've learned recently. If you've been looking online, if you've been finding new ways to save money, to do things differently, share that with them, make sure that they're okay. Find a way to actually help encourage them so that they can be going forward faster when things do start up. Lastly, I would just encourage you, when you're home, you've got nothing else to do, get those little projects done at home that you have been putting off for weeks or months or years. Just knock it out. I've already been doing a few things just this weekend where I've just felt so great about getting some things done around my house. Just so exciting for me just to finally get some of this stuff done. And I can already just see in the future when we do run out of full trailers that I'm going to be having a lot more opportunity to be getting these things done. And so I'm ready for that, to be getting my house in order, and excited for that. So anyways, this is just a list of ideas. There's many more things you could do, but hopefully this is a help to you in this time period where we may not have any loads, we may not have anything to go off of, we don't have an end in sight yet, but I hope this was a help to you in this process as we're going through this shutdown together. We don't know what this holds. This is different than a planned shutdown, so we'll be getting on the other side of it, hopefully better prepared with this list and many other things maybe you have. If you have any other great ideas, please let us know in the comments of things we can be doing right now to be better ahead in the future. And again, hopefully this was a help to you. Stay safe, God bless, and we'll catch you next time.